Our Happy Spring Day Stroll, Cambridge University, third story. Bonjour, brownie fairies. This is Françoise on a happy spring day. Today, I'd like to give you a South Korean culture keyword mind map as your present. First, Korean traditional culture belongs to the East Asian cultural sphere centered around ancient China. It's also called the Confucian, Buddhist, Chinese cultural sphere, taking the three keywords of traditional East Asian culture. Confucianism, Buddhism, and Chinese characters still have a great influence on Korean culture and the collective unconsciousness of Koreans. For example, even now in Korea, when naming or studying, people use traditional Chinese characters, which people in China, Hong Kong, Singapore, and Taiwan who use simplified Chinese characters do not use today. So, although the official language of Korea is Hangul, learning traditional Chinese characters makes learning Hangul more fun. It's the same principle. Learning Latin makes learning French and English more fun, right? So, for example, 재색겸비 and 문무겸비 are expressions which often appear in Korean classical literature to describe the main characters. If I were to translate them into English, it would be similar to a brainy beauty who enjoys both sports and studying. Well, after the Japanese colonial experience and the Korean War, South Korean culture has been influenced by Japanese and American culture. If you ask me to give an example of an area influenced by America, I would say the Korean law school system, which I've deeply felt. What's an example of influence by Japan? Well, I'd like to tell you a cute story about a Japanese candy company's marketing strategy that was directly imported to South Korea. They made the 14th of March as a love confession event day, corresponding to Valentine's Day, the 14th of February, which is called White Day in Korean English pronunciation. 화이트 Day. On White Day, gentlemen confess their love by giving candy to ladies they love. In the whole world, as far as I know, it's an event day that only exists in Japan and South Korea. So, when I first came to London, I remember being so surprised that the 14th of March was so quiet in England. So, what exactly is the unique characteristic of Korean culture then? Yes, that's right. Just like in the past, when they invented a new language system called Hangul and still use it as the official language of Korea, they are building their own unique cultural ecosystem. I will talk about this later. Anyway, from the perspective that language is a total reflection of culture and thought, I think this is real amazing. Now that you know even about White Day today, you've learned a lot about Korean culture. Many congratulations. From now on, your conversations with your Korean friend will be much more enjoyable. A bientôt. P.S. My best mate, the magician who always helps me meet all my deadlines. On White Day, I have to confess my love to you. I love you always and forever, my sweetest best mate in the whole universe.